Yo guys, welcome to beachbrotherhood.com. This is Chris Lopez, and in today's execution plan, we're going to be covering how you can use kettlebells to actually get stronger and bigger. And it's not the way that you think. So when we think kettlebells, we tend to think kettlebell swings, kettlebell snatches, kettlebell clean and press, or cleans. We're not covering any of that stuff today. So basically how we're planning on using kettlebells in this plan is to take them and replace some of our traditional lifts with them, meaning your bench press or your incline bench or even dumbbell flies. You can do kettlebell flies. I'll show you how to do those. Curls. All these different exercises that are going to feel a little bit different, make them a little tougher because of the way the weight distribution is on the kettlebells. I keep looking over there because that's where my kettlebells are, if you guys are wondering why I keep staring in that direction. But so the weight distribution is different on the kettlebell because it's not exactly centered like the dumbbell is. The handles between the two sets of plates or the two hexagon weights on the end. The kettlebell has the handle on top, so the weight distribution is much different. The workout or the exercises will feel a little bit different when you do them, which is good because it's going to work some supporting muscles that you may not be able to work with the same movements using dumbbells. So that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to give you exactly what this execution plan is in the sections below. We'll give you the sample videos, as always, on how you can execute these exercises, place them in your program strategically, based upon what size kettlebells you have at your gym. And we'll link up where you guys can get kettlebells, and you'll get a section, as always, where you can ask your questions. Try the routine out, ask your questions in our closed Facebook group. But that's pretty much it. Let's get to it. So when you guys use kettlebells for traditional lifts, which most people don't think to do because they're so wrapped up in doing swings and cleans and conditioning and Turkish get-ups and all these crazy exercises, but if you take the kettlebells and you do your bench press, or you do overhead press, or you do curls or pullovers or flies with them, you're going to feel the muscles working much, much differently because of the way the kettlebell is shaped. So it's a good way to spice up your workouts. It's a good way to add intensity that you may not get with dumbbells, especially if you're starting to get bored with your workouts, or I shouldn't say bored, but you want to add a little bit of flair to the workouts. Obviously, consistency is key. So if you're doing workouts as part of a program, you really shouldn't be switching up things too much. But throwing this in won't kill the program, won't make or break the program. As long as you're lifting heavy still, you should be fine. Now, here's a little disclaimer. Most gyms that have kettlebells, or most gyms do have kettlebells now because of the, I guess you want to call it the functional training phase that these gyms are going through, where they have like cross-training racks and all kinds of shit, like battling ropes and just stuff that people can train with that are more popular nowadays, right? So, but most gyms don't get kettlebells past 35, 40, 50, 55, 53, depending on whether you're measuring kilograms or pounds or whatever. But most gyms don't get anything past 50-pound kettlebells. Just because, to them, they don't really care. They have kettlebells and they don't care how heavy they are. If you have a gym that has 70 or above 70-pound kettlebells, stay there. You're in a good spot. All right, but so there's a few different ways that we're going to combat this, because most of you guys in this group are lifting heavy or love to lift heavy. So if you're benching with 110s on dumbbell bench, 35-pound kettlebells are not really going to cut it for you, no matter how awkward the weight distribution is. It's just not going to cut it. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to show you exactly how to place training with lighter kettlebells in your program, okay? So make sure you guys read through the toggles below. We're going to cover all that stuff, all right? That's pretty much it. Toggle through the sections below and ask your questions. Try this out in your next workout, guys. It's something you can do immediately, like we always have for you. And let me know what you think. All right, guys, until the next one. Talk to you soon.